In continuation with our professional series, we come to an important topic, appointments. Every day in the professional life, the professionals are really stuck in their office life as they feel really dependent on their personal diary or a secretary to know about their appointments. So, my dear friends, how convenient and easy it would be if you could remember and recall everything on your fingertips. Isn't it wonderful? Without the use of machine or automated tools, your phone, Android, laptops or diaries. This method which I am going to teach you is so damn easy. Only what you have to do is to reprogram your neurons. You have to just place a little data on your neurons and you can remember anything. By learning this method, you will definitely increase your credibility and your professionality also. So if you agree with me and will stay with me, you can move forward. What I need from you is just a promise or a commitment that will take you far ahead in your professional life. So friends, the art of learning and learning by practice will take you a step forward in this regard. Only you have to do is practice, practice and practice. So let's start. So my dear friends, let's start. This slide which you see is a very important page in Mr. Singh's diary. He has a constant habit of forgetting his appointments, which either causes him delay or not reaching the client on time. Friends, you know how important time is in our day-to-day life, as time is money and money is time. What happens if you miss an appointment? The chances of losing a deal or a contract can turn a winning game and become or create a loss for your own company. So appointments are very important. Now let's see the appointment page of Mr. Singh. At 9 a.m. he has to make a call to his boss. 10 a.m. he has to attend his own children's parent-teacher meeting. By 12, he has to go to a shopping center to buy some corporate gifts. 1 p.m. lunchtime he has to catch up with his old college friend. At 3 p.m. he has to meet a business client. What happens? At 6 he has to meet Mr. Jones, a foreign client who is come to the company for important meeting. By 7 he has to take his own children for a dance class. At 8 p.m. he has to pick the dress while returning and taking his children from the dance class. Then he proceeds to see a movie. At 11 p.m., what he does is usually checks his email and reschedules them for the next day accordingly. So, my dear friends, how are you going to remember all the appointments in one day? I think your head would go dizzy and dazzy once you know, but there is a way out. I will definitely teach you something very interesting after that, which you will feel that was not so difficult at all. You could recall everything in a playway method like all children and toddlers do. I am very excited to teach you all this. Are you ready? So friends, now let us recall all the numbers from 1 to 10 on a peg method. If you repeat after me, each number is associated with a picture. What you have to do, my dear friends, that our mind is not adaptable to numbers because they are not tangible. So in this method, we create pegs from 1 to 20 and each number on each peg is associated with a picture. As you recall how easily we used to remember our nursery rhymes, so we can do this in a very easy method. So please repeat after me and with each number you visualize the picture too. So please repeat 1 sun, 1 sun. 2 shoe, 2 shoe. 3 tree, 3 tree. 4 door, 4 door. 5 knife, 5 knife. 6 wicks, 6 wicks. 7 heaven, 7 heaven. 8 gate, 8 gate. 9 mine, 9 mine. 10 hen, 10 hen. So these were the pegs from 1 to 10. Now let us revise from 11 to 20. In the same way as we recalled 1 to 10. 11 lemon, 11 lemon. 12 tube well, 12 tube well. 13 thirsty, 13 thirsty. 14 fort, 14 fort. 15 lift, 15 lift. 16 sweet girl, 16 sweet girl. 17 septine or canteen, 17 canteen. 18 attacking, 18 attacking. 19 namkeen, 19 namkeen. 20 auntie, 20 auntie. So friends, if you keep on repeating this for a few minutes from 5 to 10, you will be able to recall all the pegs with the figures and pictures in mind. For example, if number 1 is sun, you have to make a picture of a sun when I say number 1. When I say number 20, you will visualize your aunt at number 20. When I say number 16, you are going to visualize a sweet girl who is standing at 16. So let's proceed further. Okay? Now we are ready with our pegs. This will help us to connect every picture with a time now. Now what we do is visualize each number, the pegs which we have learned just now, and now we correlate the picture with the appointment. Once you have revised and recalled all the pegs, it will become very easy to imagine and associate the number with the peg. Here I would like to add that the more absurd or weird your visualization is, the more easier it would be easy to recall. Why? Because our mind is very adaptable to remember always abstract things. You must have seen how can you imagine a hen in a PTM? Isn't it weird? So in this way, as you proceed, you will come across very funny and absurd things which I will teach you to create. So let's relate peg and the picture and appointment together. I am very super excited to teach you. So let's proceed. So in the first appointment, what you see is Mr. Singh. He has to make a call at 9 a.m. to his boss. So the peg word for 9 is mine. So friends, as I told you, the more weird or abstract your visualization is, you will be able to remember it very quickly. So what you have to do, recall the word 9 and mine, and now visualize your boss opening his office door and falling into a mine. And there you visualize him as digging for his own phone. So 9 is mine and you see boss and phone together. So you remember to recall that your boss at 9 a.m. in the morning. Wasn't it so easy that you remember this appointment? So let's proceed to the next one. This one sounds very interesting. As the fun builds up, now you must all be giggling at the figure and the picture which you are looking at. So if you remember Mr. Singh's diary, it says 10 a.m. parents teacher meeting. So what you visualize at the PTM, you see meeting a big fat hen instead of the teacher. Now I said that the picture should be very absurd one. So what you do, you visualize the hen which is crackling and chuckling at your son's report card. You can also visualize that the hen is also patting your son's back. Isn't it weird? Now it is very interesting and you are really laughing it. It is very easy to recall because they are more interesting than your boring diaries or the laptops or the phones which you use on a daily basis. I'm laughing too, my friends, along with you. So let's move to the next one. So now let's proceed to the next one. What you visualize here, I know you are laughing out loud. What is happening here is at 12, you visualize that Mr. Singh has to go and pick some corporate gifts. You are still laughing and chuckling, my dear friends. What you have to do is visualize that a big mall is coming out from the tube well. And then Mr. Singh goes into that shopping mall and brings some gifts. Wasn't it very funny? A well, tube well, 12 well. And what is happening? Instead of water, a shopping mall coming out from the tube well. See friends, it was so easy to remember 12 gifts and tube well mall. So the appointment at 12 and gift was easy to recall. Now let's take the next one. I hope this was very interesting and you also remember that 9 was mine. 10 parent-teacher meeting hen. Isn't it? So now let's take the next appointment. The next one, 1 p.m. lunch with the friend. Now the peg word for 1 is sun. So what you have to visualize is your friend and you in the hot sun. As it is very hot, your friend is telling you, let's have the lunch here in the shade and enjoy the sunlight also. So you visualize your friend who is sweating in the sun and then having a lunch with you. So 1 you remember as sun and lunch with the friend. Now what you do? 3 p.m. you have an appointment or a meeting with your client at a coffee cafe. So the feared feature which I would suggest and you will start laughing is, you can see the tree in this picture is very absurd. As you can see, the tree has 2 trunks. So you can visualize that some coffee is oozing out from both the trunks of the tree and your client is licking the coffee. You can make the picture very weird or absurd, or you can also visualize that you and your client are sitting on the tree and instead of rain, coffee is drizzling all over you. So if the picture is weird, you will always remember 3 tree and coffee as the rain, and you remember 3 p.m. you have an appointment with your client. So friends, you see, as I'm teaching you, you are enjoying this, a very playway method, and you're chuckling and giggling very much now. Now the next one is more funnier than ever. Now the confusion here is the AM or the PM. Now you have to visualize 6 p.m. a foreign client. So what you do, visualize that you are applying Vicks to your foreign client at night. So when you say night, you remember that it is PM. The AM can be remembered as a day and the PM can be remembered with the night. So how weird and funny that you are tickling your foreign client's nose with the Vicks. And the foreign client is also laughing as you apply Vicks to his nose and a little on his lips too. Wasn't this very easy to recall? 6 p.m. foreign client. Now the next one is more funnier than ever before. What you have to do, the peg word for 7 is heaven and it is night time PM. So what you visualize is a big campfire on the heaven and your children are dancing around it. So you remember 7 heaven and what's going on in heaven? The children dancing around the campfire because campfires are always to enjoy with good music and dance. So dancing children in heaven around a camp. So take your children now to the dance class at 7 p.m. The next one is 8 p.m. picking your dress from the dry cleaner. So the weird figure is 8 peg word is a gate. So visualize a courier boy or a sales girl at the gate giving you the dress, or the dry cleaner has come and given you the dress and you visualize that she is dancing at the door. The dry cleaner dancing, isn't this figure weird? At the gate, so you remember to have to pick a dress at 8 p.m. from the dry cleaner on the way as you pick your kids. I know you all had a very hearty laugh seeing the dry cleaner dancing. 9 p.m. you have to watch a movie. So this can be done in two ways. Either you visualize that you and your whole family is sitting on the moon and watching a movie called Mind Games. So you recall 9 movie, or you are playing mind games at the moon at 9 p.m. So you can visualize that you and your whole family is playing a mind game on the moon. Wasn't it very funny that you are digging something at the moon or sitting on the moon and watching the mind games? It is weird and it is easy to remember. I hope you are still chuckling and you are remembering as the journey goes on. Now for the last slide, but not the least one. Now before retiring to your sleep, what you have to do is to check your emails so that you do at 11 p.m. 11, the rhyming word is lemon. So p.m. denotes night. So can you visualize a black lemon and you are using it as a mouse to reply emails? A mouse and a lemon both go together. So visualize yourself giving replies to all your emails with a black lemon. Or you can also visualize a laptop and a lemon together at 11 p.m. I hope this was a little tricky and a weird one too. So friends, we come to the end of this series called appointments. So friends, you see it was so easy to remember all the appointments in a day. If you learn this method, then you can again do it for another month, weeks in the similar way. Wasn't it so easy that you remember all the appointments that 9 a.m. you visualize the boss at the mine, 10 a.m. a big fat hen in the teacher's seat patting your son's back, 1 p.m. in the sun, hot sweating sun you meet your old friend, 3 p.m. you meet the foreign client on the tree and with the drizzling coffee. 6 p.m. you apply wigs to your foreign client. 7 p.m. you find your children dancing around the campfire in heaven. 8 p.m. the dry cleaner dancing at the gate giving you the dress. Then you proceed to the moon to see the movie, the mind games. After that, what you do? 11 p.m. you see the lemon and the laptop using the mouse as the lemon, or the lemon is giving reply to all your emails. So it was funny and interesting as you visualize in your mind these weird figures. You remember the whole diary in no seconds. So now you don't require any gadgets, your personal secretary. All the appointments in a day are on the fingertips. Now let's proceed in continuation with our professional series in the next show. Thank you.